you take this home, throw it in a pot, add some broth, a potato. Baby, you got a stew going.
Coming from a pro sports background, Carl Weathers is considered one of the best athletes turned actors. He always lit up the screen, whether he was going the full 15 rounds with Rocky Balboa or on the hunt for an alien predator in the South American jungle. Weathers' undeniable charisma, magnetism, and earnestness launched his career, and his best movies effectively captured his unique brand, cementing him as a titan of the silver screen. With Weathers sadly passing away in February 2024, we'll celebrate his legacy by ranking his greatest films.
Sounds like somebody's giving a ride to germs.
Call that Carl?
It feels like Carl Weathers got to experience a little bit of everything in Hollywood. Weathers had one of the most unmistakable voices in the industry, and it's a little surprising that it took him so long to get in the sound booth and lend his skills to an animated feature. But he finally got his chance with Toy Story 4. Weathers' distinct voice fits the action figure perfectly, acting as one of the film's brightest spots.
All you gotta do is just tap it in. Just tap it in now.
Weathers proved he could land a haymaker within the comedy genre too, when he took the role as Chubbs Peterson in the hugely successful Happy Gilmore. Weathers plays a subtle knockoff of his inspirational Apollo Creed role in Rocky III, as the unorthodox golfer's instructor and mentor. This would be his only real foray into comedy, and he proved he could hold his own with a comedy icon like Adam Sandler.
How do you like your ribs?
Weathers finally received top billing in an action flick that's better than it's given credit for. 1988's Action Jackson had an A-list cast at the time, but was a true Weathers vehicle. Audiences knew what they were going to get with Action Jackson, as it delivered its fair share of thrills and spills. Action Jackson is a classic production of the mid-80s, and was a commercial success for Weathers, grossing an estimated $20 million at the box office.
You son of a bitch.
Weathers traded in his boxing gloves for a machine gun in the 1987 mega hit Predator. The hugely successful blockbuster made a whopping $98 million worldwide and spawned a handful of sequels and crossovers. Predator showcases Weathers at his most badass in a complex role that remains one of his best known.
Come on, get your hands up, man. You need an interpreter? It's time to go to school.
It's difficult to separate any of Weathers' performances in the Rocky franchise, as his role of Apollo Creed was always so fantastic and remains iconic to this day. When he took the role for the original installment in 1976, he had no idea that it would become his lasting legacy in Hollywood. Weathers played the part with a confident blend of Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Leonard, and was the perfect foil and antagonist to the reserved and mild-mannered Rocky Balboa. Whether he was going toe-to-toe in the ring with Balboa, becoming his confidant and trainer, or simply being an inspiration to his son Adonis in the later Creed series, Apollo Creed's on-screen magnitude can't be understated. The amount of traction that Hollywood and Stallone got out of Weathers' single performance can never be underestimated, and the late actor will always be remembered for the work he put into one of the greatest sporting franchises in the history of film.